Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Deepak. My speaker is Toastmaster Anjana Koshi, and she is presenting her elective speech under level 3 and under the path Motivational Strategies. The purpose of the project is to present the speech using a story or giving a speech that itself is a story. The member may use any type of stories. It may be her personal life story or any well-known fictions, or it can be even her own constructed story. So let us hear from Toastmaster Anjana. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Nitin.
Thank you, Toastmaster JMM. Let me invite our Toastmaster Anjana Mariam Koshi for a. We are waiting for that. We know you are going to rock something, but let me invite Anjana. And I think when I asked her, who is your hero and what is the quality? He said, I have a hero, but should I reveal the quality? I don't understand. She will probably want to surprise us with the qualities and hero. I'll just give it over to you, Anjana, to explain the speech.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. Azerbaijan in UAE, a winter Christmas story. If I had not seen Azerbaijan in winter 2019, the scorching heat of UAE would not have been so pleasant. If we do not sometimes have a taste of adversity, prosperity would not be so welcome. Toastmaster of the Day, fellow Toastmasters, and my dear guests, December is my favorite month of the year, with the cool weather in UAE, the festive spirit, decorated malls and Christmas trees all around. The December of 2019 is still memorable as my family and myself experienced a snowy winter Christmas in Azerbaijan. Today, I present before you my Christmas story about how I experienced an Azerbaijani Christmas here in UAE last week. Let's have a feel of December 2019. Hey Mama, I'm so excited. We are going to celebrate Christmas for the first time in our lives in a snowland, a place with real Christmas trees and snowfall. Yes, my little ones, Azerbaijan is indeed a beautiful place with amazing greenery, and of course we'll see snow this time. Dear Toastmasters, day 1, our tour started. We left the hotel, we got into the bus, and we looked around, and this is what I saw all around me. The leafless trees and the black hills which were once filled with life and greenery. It reminded me of the poem, I'm like the winter, cold, lonely, and dead on the inside. Strong winds warp my thoughts, and I feel like I can't breathe. I shook myself to the reality that it was to experience a real winter that I was here. And life is not always as greener on the other side as we expect it to be. Fond are the memories of the real winter Christmas that we had in Azerbaijan. And these are few of the pictures that we clicked there. And this particular picture with the small shops selling Christmas goodies are all the more memorable, as a second part of my story about Christmas in UAE will tell you why that picture is important or precious to me. The 2019 Azerbaijani winter hibernating mode grasped the whole world in the form of COVID virus, locking us all down in our homes, feeling dead and lonely for almost 2 years. And this year, with the arrival of Omicron, all our hopes about Christmas 2021 got into a hibernating mode too. My husband had plans to take us out, and so I had Googled and found out various activities that goes around in the malls in Dubai. And on the 23rd morning, I woke up thinking that we might be going out to see the Christmas festivities around. But I found that none of my plans are going to work as I decided. Everybody were busy with their own routine works on the 23rd morning, and that was almost the last days when we have a chance to see these activities going on in the malls. They'll close it after that. Anyway, I have this habit of sitting with the Holy Bible, just reading from here and there, even if I can't concentrate when I'm in a desperate mode. I was sad that we are going to be locked down this Christmas of 2021. I spent with my Holy Bible for almost 1 or 2 hours, and then an inexplainable joy that usually fills me and filled me on that particular day too. I got up happy and energized, though the situations didn't change. And that's when my 9-year-old came towards me and she told me, "Mama, I'm feeling so sad and worried. I'm feeling so depressed today that I have to be locked down in this particular house." I knew that I had to do something today. I told her, "Yes, get ready. We are going out." She said, "Is it possible?" I went up. I told my husband, "Can you please get ready in 5 or 10 minutes time? Because the Santa will leave in 1 hour." My husband was like, "What? Are we going? Should I get ready?" I said, "Yeah, please. Can you please do this in 10 minutes? Please get ready fast. We're going out. The Santa will leave." My husband is a lovely chap. He got up, he got ready, and we went out to see the Christmas festivities of 2021. I would like to share some pictures. We saw the Santa who was ready to amuse all the kids with his great panache. And these are the photos that we clicked with the Santa. And this happened when I thought we'll be locked down in our homes. And once we left this place, I told my husband, "Shall we go to Reef Mall and Burjuman Mall?" And he was like, "No, they're all very far. They're all crowded places." And I said, "Oh my, all my outings are over. I'm going to reach back home." My kids were also a bit sad. And that's when I found Nakil Mall on the way, which is not usually crowded. We got into that place, and dear Toastmasters, we all got an exact ambience that we saw in Azerbaijan 2 years back in this particular mall. And see how the universe works in favor for us when we spend some time with the Holy Bible, with the Holy Scriptures. And see, look at this particular picture, which is the shop selling the goodies in UAE, in the Nakil Mall on the rooftop. And this was the Azerbaijani Christmas. And I really felt happy seeing that the same ambience is getting repeated over here. And that's how my Azerbaijani Christmas got recreated here in 2021, when I thought we are all going to be locked down in our homes. Dear Toastmasters, when you are feeling down, take your Holy Scriptures, your Holy Quran or so on, and read it till you feel the inner joy, till you feel that see that the universe works in favor of us. I saw the real winter 2 years back, and now I can see the scorching heat of UAE as a warmth. Dear Toastmasters, sometimes we have to taste adversity so that we can welcome prosperity with making it extra special. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you, Anjana, for that wonderful speech. As we are discussing, Nambir sir asking, did you celebrate the Christmas at Heritage Toastmaster? You were asking early when we have in chat. Nambir sir, this is a Christmas celebration mood, right? You will set for all the Christmas. I think Heritage has celebrated the Christmas. It's wonderful. Yeah, thank you so much, Anjana, for this wonderful presentation and speech. Yeah, with that, let me go for the next one. Toastmaster timer. I would like to know the timer's report. Srikumar sir?
Yeah. Toastmaster Akhil took 7 minutes 26 seconds and Anjana took 6 minutes.
Now let me invite Toastmaster JMPV to evaluate the speech delivered by Toastmaster Anjana Koshi. Let us put our hands together to welcome Toastmaster JMPV.
Okay, thank you. Toastmaster Anjana started her speech with her own cultural festival, Christmas. And what a good way to start with, Toastmaster Anjana. You presented the story of Azerbaijan and UAE Christmas in an extraordinary way. The first step in which you took the Christmas cap and put on your head, that itself paved the way for Christmas celebration in our Toastmaster meet. You aroused the attention of all the audience with this first move, and it is commendable that you could retain the enthusiasm and interest throughout the meeting. Congratulations. And it was a wonderful treat, I should say, to the eyes and ears. You are a speaker who is fluent in executing the speech with great panache. And as every your speech story too had a moral when you described that if we do not taste adversity, you can't welcome prosperity. And to depend in the holy books when you are desperate. As every story had a moral, your story or the speech also conveyed that if you want to welcome the prosperity, you should taste the adversity and all. And I'm sorry that I could not actually notice whether you had rendered the whole speech in standing or sitting position. That is why I asked you. And it was a great impact as you delivered the speech in a standing position itself. And every story should have given an impact on the audience. So even your story had an impact on the audience. It was a very nice speech, Anjana. Thank you.
Master JMPV, you evaluated the speech in a very constructive manner and encouraging manner as well. And talking about the second speaker, I really loved her speech. Always she delivers an excellent speeches with message. This time she delivered a story. Her Christmas celebrations in UAE and last time in 2000, in Azerbaijan. 2019. It was an excellent speech. She could create a vivid picture in the minds of the audience. Well done, Toastmaster Anjana. We all appreciate the way you delivered your speech. We really loved your speech. And both the evaluators evaluated the speech in a very right manner. Let us give a huge round of applause to both the speakers and the evaluators.